Hello, so I'm going to be doing a review for Millionaires for the Month today. So I read this book with my mom actually. We read both of them at the same time, and this one took me it is definitely meant for a younger audience than I am. I'd say probably middle schoolers are the audience that this book is mainly focused at, but I still had a really good time reading it. Um, and I feel like just all it was just a fun little story. Like there wasn't any complex character work or crazy twists and turns that happened in the book, but it was just fun little time. And the characters were well done. Nothing like too complex, but they were well done, and it was just like I said, it was just a fun little read that yeah, it probably won't make any like long lasting like imprints on your life. Like I wouldn't say this is ever gonna be my favorite book, but I 100% would recommend it to people. It's just like if you want a happy chill vibe, and you don't want to read something that's really sad, which I've been doing a lot of lately. Um, yeah, go for it. I mean, there's nothing that will stop you. Um, but Felix and Benji are great characters. The dog, surprisingly, was really cool. All the adult characters, although they're not in it a whole lot other than Reggie, were well done as well. Um, Everything with Felix's sister's wedding was well done. Um, that whole subplot was where he spent $1 million on a concert was I'm not even it was a little chaotic, and I kind of wish, but it was well done. Like the book is well written, and it tells a really good story of how like don't always wish that you had a large amount of money. So the overall story is these two middle school boys um had to spend however much money it is. I don't remember the exact amount, but a large sum of money in 1 month. And if they did, they would get that large sum of money and be able to spend it however they like in their life. And if they didn't, the challenge ended. No more money, or family would be out of their life. So it was well done, and of course they're 12-year-olds, so they're buying things like an Obi-Wan Kenobi robe from the Phantom Menace, and they make some really good jokes about the Phantom Menace. Yes, yes, it was the best. The Phantom Menace is not as bad as some people say it is. Like it's not the worst Star Wars movie, but it's not very good. I'm just gonna be honest with you, it's not. So it was funny. It was funny. And then yeah, I liked Laura Friendly, although I don't think any reasonable adult should ever do that. um, I liked her character, and I think she was well executed. I think this would be a really good movie, or like a Disney Plus TV show or something. I really think they should make it onto an on-screen thing because I feel like it would be really well executed, and you could get some really good actors like Walker Scobell. Who's playing Percy Jackson. He's just on my brain right now because Percy Jackson's always on my brain. Um, as Felix would be so good. Like, so good. He's busy with Percy Jackson for hopefully a long time, though. So, if they stop after season 2 of Percy Jackson, I'm gonna be devastated. But moving on from that. But yeah, it was well done. It was well written. There were some really good jokes in there. There wasn't any jokes that like felt really flat, which sometimes with middle grade stuff happens. But there weren't any, and I was very surprised by that. The wording was easy for people to understand, and so I always like that. I don't like flowery stuff. I'm reading The Great Gatsby. Words. I'm reading The Great Gatsby right now, and the flowery text is driving me crazy. I swear, hopefully it's better, but I'm about probably a fourth away through right now, and I'm probably gonna have to start over because I have no idea what they're talking about. And so, like, I really liked that it was simple. Younger kids would understand it, and for me, it was simple and made it very easy to comprehend. And I like that. I don't want to have to think when I read. I read to escape this reality, not to think about it. I don't want to think. So, um, but yeah, it was very good. The characters were well written. The book itself is really well done, and I liked it. It's definitely meant for a younger audience, but I feel like with that in mind, it was amazing. Like, go check this book out. It was really good. I have only positive things really to say about it, other than I think it was simple, but I liked that. I if you want something that's like super complex, like The Great Gatsby, or I don't know, I don't know, Romeo and Juliet. Let's go with that, because that's another book that's super complex that I hate. So it's actually a play, but I don't care. This will not be for you. But if you want just a fun little, easy, enjoyable read, go for it. It's a good book. You won't waste your time. So yeah, that's it with that. I'm gonna end it here. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Go pick this book out. I have never heard anyone talk about this book until it was just sitting on the bookshelf at the library, and my mom was like, "Hey, you want to read that together?" And I was like, "Sure, let's go for it." So we read it. But go read it. It's good. That's really it with that. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I love you all 3000, and please stay safe. Bye, guys.